Hi class, it's Carter. Just checking in since we are halfway through our CDA 1 course at this point in the semester. I do want to interject and share that if you hear a loud buzzing alarm sound in the background, it's the back door to our center. It is rest time right now, and so our staff are going in and out to that staff break room. So you might hear it go off, but don't be alarmed. Okay, so let's get down to business. I am not here to harp, but I do want to ensure that each of you succeed in this course to your fullest potential. So I am a little concerned about the lack of participation via Twitter, our Google Docs, discussion boards, and so forth. So if you actually look back at our course syllabus, you'll notice that that participation is weighted just as heavily as our activities at 30% of your overall grade, which is pretty significant. And that's because online classes are driven by you all as the students. I want to see that you guys are connecting and sharing ideas because you don't get that opportunity face to face. And I know we've said that multiple times across the course of the semester. So at this point, as I have kind of been able to evaluate the consistency and the type of work that you have been submitting, I'm realizing that grades should actually be about 10 to 15% higher, and it's because we haven't been participating on a regular basis. So here's what we're going to do. After Module 7 is graded, as well as Test 2, so in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be sending out individual emails with your grade and where you stand and how that's being weighted, so that you can see where you fall in this class at this point. That way, it still gives you an opportunity to try to kind of evaluate and where you can try to kind of make improvements for the last 8 weeks of this course. So if you want to meet face to face to discuss this or set up a Zoom conference, we can certainly do that. I'd even be happy to discuss your grades via email and back and forth and having a conversation that way, or if you would prefer to call, we can talk over the phone. Either way, please don't hesitate if you want to set up a conference to talk about your grade. The second thing I'm going to offer is that if you guys are really disliking the use of the Google Docs, we can transition their last 2 reflections over to a discussion board format within Blackboard. But we still have to have that participation component, but we can look at facilitating it in a different manner. The only reason I prefer the Google Docs over the discussion board is because for those of you who are going to be continuing on and taking CDA 3 online with me, we will be using Google Drive and Google Documents as a means for creating your professional development portfolio, and we will be doing some additional things in there, and I really want you guys comfortable with that technology and that platform. But again, this class is about you guys. I want to make sure that you're getting what you need out of it. So if you have suggestions of things that are helpful or ways that you prefer to do things, I'm certainly open to changing it up. And if we can't change things up this semester with certain aspects of it, I can at least take it into consideration for future course offerings. So with that being said, feel free to hit me up on my email, on a course message, whatever is easiest for you. I am here for you, so please take advantage of that. All right, I guess I will see you all next week on either our Test 2 review Zoom conference or our mandatory conference on October 27th or 26th, Thursday, October 26th at 7:30 to discuss what we've learned about cognitive development and emerging curriculums. I'll see you then.